Hey, what's up, everybody? So I know it's been a long time, but I've got some pretty good updates, some pretty bad updates. Unfortunately, let's get into it. So I just moved out to LA with two guys I worked on a film with back in Ohio. You know, timetables just worked out. We're just like, yeah, let's move. Let's come out here. They drove from Ohio. One of them drove from Youngstown. The other one drove from Columbus, and they linked up in Columbus, and they drove all the way straight to LA in the span of 2 days. It seemed like a crazy adventure. Did I miss out? I probably did. But in the moment, I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that drive. You guys enjoy it. I don't want to do it. I'll fly down and I'll meet you guys out there. So that's what I did. They definitely made some cool memories, whatever. I don't care, man. They like Amarillo, Texas now, whatever. So I shipped my car out, right? So I got there on the 3rd of March and shipped up my car. As it's driving, I put an AirTag on it so I could track it and everything. And as it's driving, I noticed I was stuck in Oklahoma City for like a weekend, okay? Got there on Saturday. Sunday, it's there all day. I'm like, okay, like, maybe he's taking a day off. I don't know. It's Sunday. Sure, why not? Come Monday morning, he's still there. He's stuck in Oklahoma City. So I call him Monday morning. I try to be like, yo, hey, what's up? What's going on? He doesn't even answer. I get a call later, like 2 hours later, from his boss, I guess. And she said, hey, I have some bad news about your Subaru. I'm like, okay, what's the bad news? She says the driver driving the truck that's carrying your car flipped off the highway in Oklahoma City, and all the cars that it was carrying were damaged. And that includes mine, unfortunately. I was like, okay, wow. So I try to keep composed. Inside, I'm just like, dude, what the hell? How does this happen? She said she doesn't really know how it happened. She thinks that bad weather conditions and everything like that. She said the driver's been with them for 15 years. He was a nice guy, but he might have been speeding. I don't know. Nobody really knows yet. Well, he knows. He knows. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, just keep me updated. So I'm kept in the dark for a couple of days. I have no idea what's going on. I still have the AirTag on the car. It's still stuck in that same lot. So I would start doing my own research. I find out that there was a truck that flipped off the highway that same weekend in Oklahoma City. Had to be it. You know, it was a news article about it. It had to be it. And I didn't see my car in the video on that news article, but I know my car was on it.
OHP says the semi hauling a trailer loaded with multiple vehicles hydroplaned in the construction zone where water pools. The trailer lost several vehicles.
Fast forward like a week later, still no updates, and I'm calling them like crazy, like, yo, like, what's going on? I got the pictures last week. It did not look good, and I knew that coming in. It's you know, the frame is bent from the top, everything. It's crazy. I put some pictures on my Instagram on the story. They're right here. Yeah, pretty sad. And now she told me that all the cars are coming to LA to be evaluated because this is where they're located. They're located in LA, which is kind of perfect for me because I'm here in LA, so I get to see it. In the meantime, I was like, you know what, it's total. Let's start looking for a new car. So we already got a new car. It's being shipped from Ohio. That one's really cool. I really like it. I'm really excited about that one. And yeah, we're probably just gonna have this car totaled out, unfortunately. I've had this car. This was my first car. I've had her since 2017. She was a champion. Impreza hatchback. She was slow, but she was pretty. I liked her, and she got the job done. You know, the interior was great. It was just a great car. And unfortunately, it's over. But you know what? It's better that it happened this way than with me in it. It just sucks that I got, like, literally, I got an oil change done, and I got the tires changed. I did everything on that car right before shipping it out, and then this happened, and now it's like, what the hell? But anyways, that's the backstory. We're in LA right now. You know, you see the mountains right there. The car's here in LA, about like 30 minutes from here. I had all my stuff in there. We're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna take all this stuff out of there, and we're just gonna see how it is. So I wanted to vlog all this and take you guys with me. So let's do this. All right, so we just made it, and I gotta call him now. We're gonna see where this car's at. There she is. Okay, wow. Not as bad as some of these other cars. Frame is dented, right? Frame is dented in.
Yeah, this is like one of the car, the light damage.
With light damage on it?
Yeah.
Really? Well, it looks bad. Definitely frame damage. Here. You said it turns on?
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, this side doesn't look too bad, except for this. Ow, yeah. Yeah, definitely frame damage. Definitely probably gonna have to total it out, honestly. Alright, let's start her up. Ooh, there's some glass everywhere. Yeah, when I got the phone call that this happened, I was crying. I called my parents, I'm like, what the hell? Because I was sick at the time too. So I was sick, and this happened, and I just moved to LA, and I was just like, what the hell? What a shitty start. And I got pretty sad. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes a good cry session is needed. But, oh my gosh, wow, she turns on. Beautiful. I got a new car lined up. This one's definitely going to have to get totaled. You saw all that frame damage. I'm going to pull it out so we can get a proper look at the front. The Duck made it though. Helmet protected it. It had a helmet. There's the helmet right there. Right there. Windows work. Okay, okay. Trying to roll down that one. That was just broken glass. Oh, shit. Let's get a proper look at the damage from the front. Yeah, so you see this little housing for the TRLs, the fogs. Not there, here. Definitely fell off in OKC. So, there's that. Oh, there's mud and dirt. I mean, the housing for this just got ripped off completely. Part of it's right here. That's the actual mirror. Rims, they just need washing, honestly. Tires are good. They didn't get fucked up. It's really sad. Look at that. Really, really sad. Let's open up the hood. See if it does open. No click. Let's see if it's already open. Yes, it is already open. Engine's good. She's a fucking champ. She turns on, baby. She turns on.
No way.
Dude, I was just saying, look at that. That one was a 2024 truck. That thing's totaled.
Brand new car.
That one was, I don't know what year.
RAV4,
Totaled.
RAV4.
Hangers. Finally got hangers. I've been dealing with no hangers for the longest time because I was like, okay, my car's gonna bring hangers. Finally got them. 2.5 weeks later. More hangers. God bless. Got wine glasses. I don't know what condition they're in, but we'll figure it out. I think they're good, honestly. The carom board, baby. Can't forget the carom board. Oh, that's a big boy. And there's one final touch, of course. Something that I have to take out of here. My boy, the Duck. Let's go. One last look. Damn. Yeah, that's it. New car on the way. If you like this vlog, that's cool. It was cool making it. Yeah, car shakes now too. I can feel that. I can feel it. But yeah, it was nice while it lasted. 8 years. I got 8 years out of it, and 87,000 miles. Got the job done. She got the job done. It was cool. See, like, I knew I was gonna get a new car eventually. I just didn't know she would go out like this. You know, I thought I'd sell this car, you know, make some money. But like the fact that I got totaled on a transport, ridiculous. I couldn't fathom that. I wouldn't have guessed it, you know, not my wildest dreams. That's life. That's life. Anyways, it's hot in here. I got everything out of here. It's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye to the Subi. Bye-bye, Subi. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And yeah, on to the next chapter. Let's fucking go.